Hey everyone, it's Kevin from HPL. Here's the deal. We're going to try to roll out a brand new series of videos called Fitness Confuses Me. Basically, this is going to take all the basic information about health and fitness, wellness, nutrition, fat loss, muscle building, any questions that you may have about the fitness industry, really simple, basic stuff. And we're going to try to break it down in the most simple ways possible so that way you can understand it a little bit better. Sometimes fitness and weight loss and fat loss and muscle building can be really confusing, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to break that down so that way everybody can understand it a little simpler. So, this first video, what we're going to do is we're going to go over 5 different tips to help you burn more fat this year and next year and beyond. So the first thing you need to do, step 1, would be to cut out all refined food products. Your refined food products are anything that comes in a bag, in a box. Think macaroni and cheese, or think crackers or anything like that. Refined food products, stuff that has been processed, tends to boost your blood sugar. When you have a boost in your blood sugar, you also have a boost in your insulin levels. And when that happens, all the extra stuff that's not stored, either stored by your liver and by your muscles or used by your liver and your muscles and the rest of your body, will eventually be stored as fat. So the first thing you want to do is you want to cut out all that refined stuff. Candy bars, anything that comes in a box like I had mentioned before. So that's the first step. Second step is you need to eat more frequently throughout the day. So about a lot of people tend to eat 3 times a day. What you need to do is you need to spread that out. 200 to 300 calories tend to be a little bit better. It kind of keeps you satisfied a little bit more. It avoids the blood sugar roller coaster that a lot of people can get on when they eat in the morning and don't eat again until lunch, where the energy levels peak and then they start dipping down. So what you want to do is you want to eat smaller meals throughout the day, 200 to 300 calorie meals, something pretty simple, that includes a vegetable or a fruit, a protein, and maybe some sort of a fat, be it olive oil, be it avocado. That will stabilize your blood sugar. It's also going to help boost your metabolism. Now, also what you want to do is you want to choose the right type of nutrients for your diet. So step number 3 is choosing the right foods to eat. And what you always want to do is you want to make sure that every single meal that you have has a protein, and be it a lean protein, so anything like tuna fish or a chicken breast or even some lean red meat in there. Make sure that your meat is, pasture raised, grass fed, free range chicken or poultry or anything like that. Wild caught fatty fish. Try to stay away from any of that store bought or store-bought, fish that is typically farm-raised. The reason why is because more farm-raised fish usually have higher omega-3 fatty acids. Higher omega-6 fatty acids and less of the omega-3s, which usually boost your inflammation levels. You want to make sure that you're eating plenty of fruits and vegetables and fiber-rich foods. So steel cut oat, quinoa, any of those type of barley, any of those type of carbohydrates are really good because they boost your fiber. Fiber has been shown to, leave you satisfied after a meal, so that way you're not as able to go up and have something else afterwards, adding more calories to your day, or adding more calories to that meal, which usually tends to end up in fat loss. So step number 4, you need to make sure you get adequate sleep levels. A lot of people in this day and age, we're so busy with everything that we do, be it work, kids, family, shuttling, kids back and forth, whatever the issue is, we're a busy society. We don't get enough sleep throughout the day, or in the evening, not throughout the day. Your boss wouldn't be too happy about that. But throughout the evening, you want to make sure that you're getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Anything less than that, then you're going to end up craving more your higher calorie foods, your pastries, the refined food products that I talked about in step number 1 that you need to avoid. So always make sure that you are trying to get that 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Now, a lot of people can't get the adequate amount of sleep because of things that happen in the night. Maybe it's a kid crying, or it's light, it's keeping you awake, whatever it is. So you just want to make sure that you're not looking at your phone or your computer right before you go to bed, because that's going to try to keep you up. Make sure that you have no light in the room, so that way it's remaining dark, which is going to actually help you, maintain your sleep levels. And again, if you need to, start going to bed early. Start going to bed at 9, 9:30, 10, and try to sleep until 6, 6:30, 7, whatever it is. And step number 5 is you need to exercise, as well as eating right with your fruits and vegetables, like I said before, the lean proteins, the healthy fats. You need to exercise. Exercise is probably about 10% of the whole fat loss equation, where healthy eating is 90% of it. So abs are made in the kitchen is what they say, and that typically is true. But you definitely do need to exercise. Now, a lot of people say that, you need strength training or you need cardio or something, some combination of the two. And it is true, you do. All components of exercise, they fit into the puzzle. So cardio, definitely doing some low intensity cardio is one way to help you expend more calories. It's not the best way, but it is one way. Strength training helps build the lean mass on your body, so that way you keep your metabolism firing, it keeps it elevated, so that way you're going to expend more calories throughout the day. The other one is high intensity training, also called HIIT training, boot camp training, any of that, any of those interval style workouts. Those are very effective for helping you burn fat because of the fact that it increases your metabolism, increases your calorie burn during the workout, plus after the workout, sometimes up to 72 hours after the workout, depending on how intense the workout was, how hard you worked, and how hard you pushed yourself. So again, this is Kevin from HPL, and again, this is Fitness Confuses Me. Please, if you have any questions, leave some comments below or leave some comments on the Facebook page. If you're not a fan of our Facebook page, it's http facebook.com/PHIT body, and feel free to join the page and let us know what you think. Again, Kevin from HPL, and thank you for the first section of Fitness Confuses Me.